Hello student, welcome once again in our standard 8 mathematics chapter number 13 direct and inverse proportion. Students, in this chapter we can learn the types of the properties and proportions. Introductions. Suppose Mohan prepares tea for himself and his sister. He uses 30 ml of water, 2 spoon of sugar, 1 spoon of tea leaves and 50 ml of milk. How much quantity of each item will he need if he has to make tea for 5 persons? Students, this is a proportions. We have to check out when one thing is increasing, what happened for the other things. Comparing things, comparing quantity type, proportions we have to check. How much measurements are required. For 2% this much are required. Then what about the 5 persons? My dear student, this is the A standard mathematics. Chapter number 13, direct and inverse proportion. According to these questions, we can understand 2% materials is this much as well as 5% material is more than 2%. That means it's called the direct proportion. Isn't it? The process remains the same. We come across many such situations in our day-to-day life where we need to see variations in one quantity being bringing in variation in the other quantity. Isn't it, students? Yes. So let's check for 50 or 500. Is it that two are both are same? No. In proportion we have to check. See some example. If the number of articles purchased increases, the total cost also increase. More money deposited in bank, more is the interest earned. Yes, student. As the speed of the vehicle increases, the time taken to cover the same distance decreases. Yes, when increases the speed, then distance will decreases. For a given job, more the number of workers, less will be the time taken to complete the work. So here other things also you can find. So here quantity leads to change in the other quantity, either increasing or decreasing. When both are increasing, that means a direct proportions, and whenever it will be increasing, that means a direct proportions. But when one quantity is increasing and other is decreasing, that is a inverse proportion. Let's see for some examples. Direct proportions. Students, here you can find a very nice example given in our textbook. You can find here weight of sugar in kg and cost in rupees. 1 kg का rupees 18 है students, but 3 kg का कितना रहेगा? We are knowing. 18 3 is 54. Yes, 1 3 is 3. 1 5 is 5. 18 5 is 90. Like that way. 1 6 is 6, 1 8 is 8 and 1 10 is 10. Same way you have to write the table of 18 because here it has to multiply 18 with 8, 6, 8 and 10. So whenever the one quantity of the sugar is increasing as well as the cost of sugar also increase. Yes student? Correct. You are right my dear student. That means this is a direct proportion. It is called the direct proportion. Easy? So easy. It's a 4 terms formula. Cross multiplied. You are knowing very well. Yes. Suppose I can show you. So 1 kg 18 rupees. So what about 8 kg beta? These types of things we are writing. Kg and rupees. Isn't it? Yes. So cross multiply means 18 into 8 divided by 1. 18 8 you have to write the answer. Easy? Yes. Cross multiply it is called. Observe that as weight of sugar increases, cost also increases in such a manner that the ratio remains constant. Yes, the ratio remains the constant. As the item increasing, second weight is also increasing. Petrol of liter 4 liter का कितना बेटा 60. तो कितने लीटर का चाहिए हमको बेटा 12 लीटर का. तो 12 लीटर का कैसे करेंगे? 63 is 180. That you are knowing very well because 4 is 12. Or you can say that is a X petrol. You have to suppose let the consumption of petrol be X liter and the supporting corresponding distance travel the Y kilometer. Isn't it? पेट्रोल इतना चाहिए तो डिस्टेंस इतना कवर होता है. 4 लीटर में 60 किलोमीटर होता है तो 12 लीटर में 180 होता है तो 8 लीटर में कितना होगा? 4 2 is 8 हुआ तो 62 is 120. But when you are finding for 15 will be a taken a time. You should have to say it's either x or y, a variable. Isn't it? So here I am using the textbook example which are very useful for you to understand the proportion, either direct or inverse proportion. Is it? Yes, my dear student, very good. 60. Yes, my dear student, you can find out at 12. 12, yes, correct. 12 then 180. Is it 60 plus 60 plus 60 like that way divided by 4. Yes, 60 divided by 4 multiplied by 20 liters. 60 के हिसाब से 12 को 4 से divide किया 415. Yes, 300 kilometer is the answer. Okay, so as we can say x and y are in the direct proportion, we can write x upon y is equal to k, or you can say x is equal to ky. Isn't it? That formula is with you. See here, x upon y, isn't it? 60 upon 4 is equal to k. Same way 180 divided by 12. We are knowing a small number is there. Here also it's a 15 only. 12 12 is 120 and 5 also. So ratio remain the same. 5 is to 1, 15 is to 1, 15 is to 1. Isn't it? Either 500 divided by 200. That is also, students, correct? Yes. Okay. So x upon y is equal to k, or you can say x is equal to k. So here the both the ratios are remain same, which can say it's a direct proportions. Or you can say x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. 4 terms are there, 4 numbers are given. You can use this one and find the answer. Left side and right side, both the ratio remain the same. That is the main condition of direct proportion. Remember the things, my dear students. I already put it here with red pen. Direct proportion is nothing but the ratio of the left side and ratio of the right side remain the same. Or you can say 4 numbers are there which are proportion to each other. One more method is there, that is a cross multiplied, which is very helpful to you in your SSC exams, or in 9th standard also you can use and put the practice. Yes, I hope so. Today I started our sessions without any exercise or without any prayer. So purposefully I not did that things. You are now well practiced. You already started these types of things daily one by one because it is your routine. We already completed our FA3 exams. Yes, my dear students, here are the some example for this one. Mohan's example: water, spoon, sugar, tea leaves, milk. That once we prepared the tea for 2%. For that 5% also we can make it is. See, variations or variable increase or decreasing. It depends on your, yes, my dear student. Physical changes in human beings occur with time, but not necessary in a predetermination ratio. Changes in weight and height among individuals are not in any known proportion, and there is no direct relationship of ratio between the height of a tree and the number of leaves growing on its branches. Think of some more similar example. So in each and every item it will be not possible. Yes, it's a natural. Yes, 40 kg students and then after 30 kilogram students. After 1 year they cannot become a same weight. Someone will be in the same 40, but the 30 kilogram weight student become as 50 kilogram of weight. So that is our human nature. We cannot say when age is also increasing, weight is also increasing. That's why we can use it this one by saying not a direct proportions or inverse proportion. The things which are changing according to the quantity, either it's increasing then increasing, decreasing and then decreasing, that's a direct, otherwise inverse proportion. The cost of 5 meters of particular quality of cloth is rupees 210. Tabulate the cost of 2, 4, 10 and 13 meters of cloth of the same type. But either here x and y you have to suppose first term is given 2 and y2, then after 4, y3, 5 to 10 is given, 10 y4 and 13 y5. Here we have to find out the value of y2, y3, y4 and y5. But your one ratio already given, 5 is to 10, and take out second one. Now take the cross multiply. 210 multiplied by 2 divided by 5, and y2 remain the left side. Is it students? Yes, 2 into 210 divided by 5. Yes, 5 will cut, and 2 4s are 20, 1 is there, 5 2s are 10, 42 into 2, that means gives a 84. Yes, my dear students, same way 1 by 1 you can find out. 84 is here. Yes, 84 is here. 168 for this one, 4 meters. Yes, can you imagine what we taken? 5 upon 212. And when we multiply cross 1, we are having 5y3 is equal to 4 into 210. और आगे जाएंगे बेटा तो y3 को लेफ्ट साइड रखेंगे. This 5 has to divide by signs. Yes, 168. Same way for third example, answer is 420. Last but not least, fourth one. Yes, my dear students, y5 13 and x5 is equal to 13. That time y5 is equal to that much. Now look at the second example. An electric pole 14 meters high casts a shadow of 10 meters. Find the height of a tree that casts a shadow of 15 meters under similar condition. Yes, my dear students, you are knowing these things. जब 14 मीटर का होता है तो उसका शेडो कितने मीटर तक जाता है? 10 मीटर तक जाता है. बट शेडो इज नाउ 15, आगे तक जाता है. तो क्या करेंगे बेटा, कितना होगा उसका पोल, वो देखने का है. Very simple. x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Two ratios are there. Can you imagine what you have to do now, beta? Yes, some students are getting the idea what they have to write. Yes, here is the answer for you. Okay, very good, beta. So when you want to find, you have to keep variable one side, number one side. So at last you will get it a x is equal to 21. 21 मीटर का बनाएंगे बेटा तो उसका शेडो कितना बनेगा? डेटा 1.5, बिकॉज 10 मीटर था, अभी 15 करना है क्या, तो 1.5 गुना हो गया. दूसरा मेथड है बेटा x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. as we can write x1 upon x2 y1 upon y2, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं बेटा. और we can say x1 is to x2 is equal to y1 is to y2 as a ratio method. रेशियो में दोनों का नंबर लिख दो बेटा. Yes beta, very good. So you are having the same answer. Any method you can take, answer remain the same. If the weight of 12 sheets of thick paper is 40 grams, how many sheets of the same paper would weigh 2 kilogram and half kilograms? Yes my dear students, same question of here. 12 pages होते हैं तो 40 grams होते हैं और x होगा, we don't know how many are there sheets. That time it's 2500 grams. Why 2500 grams, students? Because we are knowing 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Is it better? So 2.5 kg is equal to 2500 grams. Is it? Okay, very good students. We are knowing these things very well. And add it, 2000 plus half, that is 500. So 2500, it is given in the box clearly. Yes. So now we are having 4 quantity. One is unknown quantity. How to find? Yes, by putting a left side variables, or let me say x, a, b, anyone. Is it? Yes. Now cross multiplied, and you are having x is equal to 750 grams का होगा बेटा. 40 सीट इतने की होती है तो 2500 सीट 750 ग्राम की होगी. क्लियर? दूसरा मेथड भी है उसका, k is equal to number of seat and weight of seat in this grams. 12 upon 14 is equal to 3 upon 10. Yes my dear student, k के बारे में करेंगे तो 12 4 के टेबल में आता है. 4 3s are 12 and 4 10s are 40. So x is equal to ky, or you can say k is equal to x upon y. Now we have the relations. Yes, you have the 3 upon 10, which multiplied with the number whatever given, you will get final answer. Example number 4. A train is moving at a uniform speed of 75 km per hour. Uniform speed बेटा, no changes, एकदम कंटिन्यू स्पीड 75 किलोमीटर 1 घंटे में चलना चाहिए. Is it? Find out one. How far will it travel in 20 minutes बेटा? 1 घंटे में 75 जाता है तो 20 मिनट में कितना? बेटा घंटा and minutes both are different. Minute and hour are different. But we are knowing the relation between hour and minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Yes. So we can divide with 60 minutes or we can write 60 minutes 75 किलोमीटर. तो 20 मिनट्स कितना है तो ढूंढना है, कर लेंगे आराम से. दूसरा है हमको 250 किलोमीटर जाना है, क्या है तो कितना टाइम लगेगा बेटा? टाइम टेकन इन मिनट्स. यस बेटा, वेरी सिंपल. सो हियर वी कैन से x upon 20 and 75 upon 60. Okay, now cut it and simplified you will get x is equal to 25. 20 मिनट में आप 25 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करेंगे बेटा. इजी? यस, करेक्ट. दूसरा है बेटा 250 किलोमीटर कितने टाइम में लगेंगे बेटा? तो आपको उसका सिंप्लीफिकेशन करके देखेंगे 200 मिनट्स मिलेगा आंसर. बट यू कैन नॉट राइट 200 मिनट्स, इट लिटिल बिट ऑकवर्ड. यू कैन कन्वर्ट 200 डिवाइड बाय 60 एंड यू आर हैविंग 3 hours and 20 minutes. इजी? बिकॉज यू आर नोइंग 6 3 18, तो 18 तो 3 घंटे का हो गया बेटा 180 मिनट्स. बचा कितना? 20 minutes. Yes, correct. Now you know that a map is a miniature representation of a very large region. A scale is usually given at the bottom of the map. The scale shows a relationship between actual length and the length represented on the map. The scale of the map is thus the ratio of the distance between 2 points on the map to the actual distance between 2 points on the large region. Suppose if 1 centimeter on the map represent 8 kilometer of actual distance, that means the scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometer, or you can say 1 is to 8 lakh centimeter or meter, you can say. Very good, clear. Then 2 centimeter on the same map will represent 16 kilometer. Hence we can say the scale of a map is based on the concept of direct proportion. You are using the Google map in your mobile or in your computer. You can find out the same thing is here with the scale. How much distance it is shown on the screen. It is represented according to the measurement of the length of the रूट. रूट का लेंथ जितना सेंटीमीटर होगा या मिलीमीटर होगा उसके हिसाब से आपको कवर पता चल जाएगा कि हाउ मच इज फार अवे. एग्जांपल इज देयर. द स्केल ऑफ ए मैप इज गिवन एज 1:3. सॉरी, 3 एक साथ बहुत बड़ा है. यस, करेक्ट. 2 cities are 4 centimeter apart on the map. Find the actual distance between them. Let the map distance be x centimeter and actual distance be y centimeter. Is it better? Yes. So we can say x upon y. In place of writing 3 and 70, we can write 3 into 10 raised to 7. Yes. So at last, suppose we can take x is equal to 4 is given already. 4 centimeter रह दिया तो y कितना रहेगा तो 1200 किलोमीटर रहेगा. Yes, simplified and in simple form you have to show it. No need to repeat the zeros. Thus the 2 cities which are 4 centimeter apart on the map are actually 1200 kilometer away from the each other according to the scale is given. Be careful students. Don't stick what I am telling you. In our question it is already said 1 centimeter means 8 kilometer. At something will given to you. According to that you have to follow what the scale is given. Yes, in our map is given 1:3 multiplied by 10 raised to 7 scale was given. So whenever it is saying the 5 centimeter distance of 2 cities are saying 1200 kilometer away from the one place to another place. When we zoom it, the ratio will change it. Now new topic 13.3 inverse proportion. My dear student, here you can find out a speed in kilometer per hour and according to time is also given. When we are increasing the speed, automatically time will be less. एक क्वांटिटी बढ़ती है तो दूसरी कम होती है, तो उसको बोलते हैं इनवर्स प्रोपोर्शन. two quantities may changes in such a manner that if one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases and vice versa. Ulta pulta hona chahiye. Number of worker increases, time taken to finish the job decreases. Similarly, if we increasing the speed, the time taken to the cover a distance is decreasing. Yes, beta. Zahida can go to for her school in 4 different ways. She can walk, run, cycle and go by car. Study the following. Walking time जाती है तो 30 मिनट लगती है, रनिंग करके जाती है तो 15 मिनट लगती है, साइकिल से जाएंगी तो 10 मिनट है और कार से जाएंगी तो 2 मिनट है. बट उसके टाइम पे आपको देखना है कि उसकी स्पीड कितनी रहती है. चलती है तो 3 किलोमीटर पर आवर चलती है, साइकिलिंग रनिंग करते तो 6 मीटर से चलती है और साइकिलिंग करेंगे तो 9 मीटर और कार से जाएंगे तो 45 किलोमीटर की स्पीड से जाती है. यस बेटा, तो ये डिवाइड होता है. देखो 30 डिवाइड बाय हाफ, इसका डिवाइड बाय 3 तो आ गया 30 का डिवाइड बाय 3 तो 10 आ गया और 30 डिवाइड बाय कर दिया 15 तो आपको मिल गया बेटा 2. दिस इज कोल्ड द नंबर इज इंक्रीजिंग 3, 6, 9, 45 अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट ऑल्सो डिक्रीजिंग. क्लियर? यस, वेरी गुड बेटा. इंक्रीज एंड decrease, you are knowing very well. What is the meaning of 2 into 1 by 2? Nothing, that is 1 only. 2 हाफ हाफ होगा तो क्या होगा बेटा? 2 हाफ हाफ बिस्किट होगा, 2 हाफ हाफ चॉकलेट होगी तो कितनी बनेगी बेटा? 1 बन जाएगी. क्लियर? As Zahida doubles her speed running, time reduced to half. As the she increasing her speed to 3 times by cycling, time decreasing in 1/3. Similarly, increase speed by 15 times. According to that, it is a 15 time decreasing time. Okay, this is called the time and speed distances which are inversely in proportion. That means we can say x is equal to 1 upon b. That means here you can say it's a inverse proportion. What you have to say, beta? It is a inverse proportion. Yes, my dear student, n into 1 into n. That means a 1 only. और यू कैन से इनवर्स का मतलब है उल्टा. 2 के साथ 1 by 2 किया, हाफ किया तो क्या हो गया बेटा? 1 हो गया. ऑलवेज आंसर रिमेन द 1. हियर इज द एग्जांपल बेटा. प्राइस ऑफ द ईच बुक इन रुपीस 40, 50, 60, 75, 80 और 100. नंबर ऑफ बुक्स दैट कैन बी बॉट. 40 का आएगा 150, 50 का आएगा 120, 60 का आएगा 100, 75 का आएगा 80. लेट अस कंसीडर अनदर एग्जांपल. ए स्कूल वांट्स टू स्पेयर रुपीस 6000 on mathematics textbook. How many books could be brought at rupees 40 each? Clearly 150 book can be brought. If the price of textbook is more than 40, then the number of books which could be purchased with the same amount of money would be less than 150. जब प्राइस बढ़ेगी टेक्स्ट बुक की तो बुक कितनी मिलेगी? कम ही मिलेगी. वो तो आपको मालूम है बेटा. Yes. What do you observe? You will appreciate that as the price of the book increases, the number of books that can be bought, keeping the form constant, will increase. Ratio by which the price of book increasing by going from 40 to 50, that means we can say 4 is to 5, and the ratio by which the corresponding number of textbooks decreasing from 150 to 120, that is also 5 by 4. So here this means that the two ratios are inverse of each other. ये 4 by 5 है तो 5 by 4 आएगा. कंपल्सरी आंसर ऐसा ही आना चाहिए. और उसका मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ऑलवेज कितना मिलेगा बेटा? यस, 6000 मिलना चाहिए. The constant remain, the quantity remain the constant. Is it बेटा? Yes, the quantity remain the constant. दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे बेटा 6000 ही आना चाहिए कंपल्सरी. Yes, notice that the product of the corresponding values of two quantities is constant. वही आंसर रहेगा. If you represent the price of one book as a x and the number of books brought by y, then x increases, then y decreases, or vice versa. उल्टा उल्टा. vice versa means ये कटेगा तो ये कम होगा, ये बढ़ेगा तो कम होगा, ये कटेगा तो कम होगा, बढ़ेगा. Is it? Or you can say xy is equal to k. In our direct proportion, k is equal to x upon y, but here inverse proportion we can say, yes, here you can say x1 upon x2 is equal to y1 upon y2, no, but y2 upon y1. Or you can say x1 is equal to y1 is equal to x2 into y2 is equal to k. Here k remain the constant. उसका वैल्यू तो सेम रहेगा पक्का। x1 y1 उसमें क्या था, x1 x2 था बराबर, y1 y2 था किसमें, डायरेक्ट प्रोपोर्शन में, बट हियर उससे उल्टा हो गया, x1 y1 एंड x2 y2 दोनों वेरिएबल्स डिफरेंट लेने का है, इसको बोलेंगे बेटा इनवर्स प्रपोर्शन। लेट वी चेक सम एग्जांपल रिलेटेड दिस inverse proportion. See students, this is little difficult for to you understand the both the things together, but you can put the practice, which will help you to understand this phenomena. Hence in this example, cost of a book and a number of books purchased in a fixed amount are inversely proportional. Similarly, speed of a vehicle and the time given, number of pipes and time in minutes, 6 तो 80 तो 5 तो कितना कम हुआ, तो ये बढ़ेगा क्यों, 6 pipes are required to fill a tank in 1/20 minutes, that means 60 plus 20 80 minutes. How long will it take if only 5 pipes of the same type are used? बेटा ये क्या हो गया बेटा, टांकी भरने की है, यस 6 पाइप से 80 मिनट लगता है, तो 5 पाइप से कितने लगेगी, ज़्यादा, ऑब्वियसली आंसर बड़ा ही आएगा, तो आपको आंसर मिला 96 मिनट लगेगी। कैसे किया, तो समझ लो पहले 80 इंटू 6, जो लेफ्ट साइड था वो दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करो, राइट साइड वाले को राइट साइड से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, इज इट x1 y1 इज इक्वल टू x2 y2, दिस इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर इनवर्स proportion. Easy? Yes. Then after you can make the variable one side and value one side, which gives you a simplified, very simple beta. Yes. 5 ones are 5, 16 5s are 80. Isn't it? And 16 6s are 96. Simplification here, 96 means कितना घंटा लगेगा, तो 60 से डिवाइड करो बेटा, तो आपको आंसर भी मिल जाएगा आवर्स में। क्लियर? Next example, there are 100 students in a hostel. Food provision for them is for 20 days. How long will this provision last if 25 more students join the group? But a very good question is here. एक hostel है, उसमें 100 student रहते हैं, उसके खाने के लिए 20 days का खाना पड़ा है, बट बाय मिस्टेक दूसरे स्कूल से 25 स्टूडेंट्स आ गए, तो उसके कितना दिन चलेगा वो ढूंढने का है। तो 125 स्टूडेंट हो गए बेटा, 100 तो थे, बाद में कितना बन गए 125, 100 के लिए 20 डेज चलने वाला था, तो भाई 125 के लिए कितना दिन चलेगा वो ढूंढने का है, तो 16 दिन में अपना फूड खत्म हो जाएगा ना जल्दी जल्दी, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स इंक्रीज। उससे उल्टा भी हो सकता है, वेकेशन है, सम स्टूडेंट्स आर मूविंग, हॉलीडेज है, तो जा सकते हैं, 50 चलेंगे तो 50 ही बचेंगे, 25 चलेंगे तो 75 बचेंगे, उसके हिसाब से आप फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। हियर आर द बोथ मेथड, x1 is to x2 is equal to y2 is to y1। बेटा ये खास ध्यान रखने का, is2 कैसे करते हैं। क्लियर? एग्जाम्पल नंबर 9, if 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours, how many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? बेटा क्या हो गया, इसमें 48 आवर्स थे, उसमें से 30 आवर्स में काम खत्म करना है, तो क्या करेंगे, टाइम कम है, तो इन वर्कर क्या करेगा, कम लेंगे ज्यादा लेंगे। यस यू आर राइट माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हियर वर्कर्स शुड बी इंक्रीज्ड, बराबर है, 15 है तो इससे 15 से तो इतना घंटा काम करता तो नहीं चलेगा। नाउ लेट्स वी रिवाइज अवर फुल लेसन, what we have discussed. Two quantities x and y are said to be in direct proportion if they increasing or decreasing together in such a manner that the ratio of their corresponding values remain constant. That wise x upon y is equal to k. K is a positive number. Then x and y are said to vary directly. In such a case, y1, y2 are in the value of the y corresponding to the value of x1, x2 of x representing by the x1 upon y1 is equal to y2 y1 upon y2. Yes my dear student, two quantities x and y are said to be inverse proportion if they are increasing, x2 x1 y1 is equal to x2 y2. Yes, x1 upon x2 is equal to y2 upon y1. Thank you once again, take care, be safe, stay at home, complete your fair books and send it properly and write in with good handwriting. Once again, thank you and thank you. Here we complete our introduction. Stay at home, be safe, write your fair books or your homework. Is it better? Chalo, bye bye. Once again, thank you.